Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Adriano. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gullit, and he is dashing away. Can he finish? It's there! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
So the game. Chance for a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up.
Nedved! That's another chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And we have our very first corner. Now that's a fine challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Barella. That's a little off target. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter.
And Gullit! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was...
Impressive jump! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Just eases him off the ball. Barella. Knocks it into space. Serginho. Pull it. Pirlo. And Serginho. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Here comes the cross. Tries to get it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Van Basten. And he's heaved it away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that has not gone well.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Zanetti
recupero.
can so cleverly bypass the press. Nedved tries to pass it through. Nedved. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that could set him on his way. Great chance! And that's a tiny finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal. And that is all they have time for.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Viene sostituito con il numero 4.
So we're underway for the second half. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Gullit. Nedved. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pirlo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Seedorf. And it's Nedved. Barella. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Schneider. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. Now it's Van Basten. Gets a good foot in there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
AC Milan could counter here. Threads one in. Van Basten. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He has found the way through. Swings in across. Kosunu getting this one clear. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. He leaps for it! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kilitshoy. And it's Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hullet. Adriano. That is ended up in no man's land.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dink through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's tidy. Schneider with the cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Hullet. Seedorf gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, the defence just a bit. Hullet! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down as opposed to two.
Nedved. And it's Barella. Seedorf. Lobbed in behind. Hullet. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And he's quick to snatch it back. Zanetti. Looking for a runner. Didn't quite work for him. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Hullet. Barella. And here's Nedved. Plenty to aim at here. Forced to go back. And here's... tries a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Schneider simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. It's a good run down the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good climb! And with that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.